Hello and welcome to another episode of But Is It Fun? You know, I've always loved the majority of Nintendo's main IPs. You know, you have your Zeldas, Marios, and Metroids most of all, with the recent addition of Splatoon. But there have always been one or two of their cuter mascots that I've always enjoyed but also let fly far under my radar. The adorable pink puffball with the endless appetite, Kirby, happens to be one of them. The last game of his I played probably being the DS game Kirby Superstar Ultra, which came out quite a few years ago now. With Kirby's new game, Kirby Star Allies, releasing just about a week ago, I figured I'd give the Guardian of Dreamland another shot at impressing me and see if he's still got it after all these years.
But, isn't Kirby made for babies? Isn't this a baby game?
You shut your face, dumb voice of the internet. This game is happiness incarnate and will bring joy to all who play it. You don't know a damn thing. So, without further delay, let's grab some snacks, make some friends, and hitch a ride on a warp star in today's game, Kirby Star Allies for the Nintendo Switch. Our story begins when we see a robed figure approach a large dark heart and see it shatter into many pieces and scatter across the galaxy. Some of these pieces make it all the way to the planet of Dreamland, where Kirby is taking a nap, as usual. One of the pieces of the Dark Heart that looked less sinister than its counterparts directly hits Kirby, waking him up. As Kirby sees the sinister clouds surrounding Castle DDD in the distance, he kicks it into gear to go investigate what's happening. Fighting his way across the corrupted denizens of Dreamland, Kirby recruits some friends using his new Friend Heart ability and makes his way to Castle DDD to find that the castle and its king have been corrupted by a Dark Heart. After smashing on the buffest DDD in the galaxy, the Dark Heart flies away, and Kirby and his friends have saved the day! Woo! Yeah, we did it! Look at those credits roll by so fast and... Wait, this is a credits fake out, isn't it? After getting faked out, Kirby, King DDD, and friends take the chase to Planet Popstar. The same weird occurrences seem to be happening here on Popstar as well, so it's time to find our old nemesis turned sometimes ally, Meta Knight, to shine some light on the situation. Unfortunately, he's also been influenced by the Dark Heart's powers and attacks us. Defeating him will unlock him as a dream friend, just like with King DDD and Bandana Waddle Dee back on Dreamland. Dream friends are special friends that you normally can't find in levels and must clear more of the story mode to unlock more of them. After freeing Meta Knight, Kirby and friends are surprised to see that a giant starship called the Jam Bastion has landed on Popstar. Since Kirby just can't seem to help but being an inquisitive little puffball, we're assaulting that bastion head-on. On his trek to the top of the Jam Bastion, Kirby is confronted by the three Generals of Magic. The Frozen General Francisca, the Blazing General Flamberge, and the Lightning General Zan Partizan. It's a shame they're evil, because I think they're kinda cute. Then again, everything in this game is kinda cute, isn't it? Zan Partizan will not allow Kirby to interfere further with her Lord Highness's plans, and smashes what I assume is some sort of power core to the Jam Bastion, causing it to self-destruct. Which leads to one of the awesome moments in the game where Kirby and friends take flight on a Friend Star and fly their way out of the crumbling bastion behind them. After successfully escaping, Kirby sets his sight on following the Generals of Magic to see what their leader, Lord Highness's plan is using these Dark Hearts. Since the Dark Hearts have corrupted this galaxy, we need to fight our way across it to the Jambandra base. However, that's not as easy as it seems, for the three Generals of Magic each try one more time to stop Kirby from making it to the Divine Terminus. When reaching the Divine Terminus, we meet Lord Highness, who is trying to finish off a dark ritual to revive his Dark Lord using the Dark Heart. I'm gonna take you down, Highness! You'll never resurrect this Dark Lord I learned about 2 minutes ago! Whoa! Slow your roll, you evil bathrobe! Can I talk now, please? Sir, please, may I speak now? Thank you! After slashing, bashing, and crashing into Highness enough, you'll knock his headdress off and reveal his true form. This is the bad guy? He looks like a melted Mr. Saturn. Okay. So Highness then siphons the energy from his three Generals of Magic and uses their dead corpses as shields? Dude, I thought this game was supposed to be a feel-good fun-time adventure, not a morbid slide into the dark side. Jeez. Once you've managed to defeat him again, he crawls towards the Dark Heart, sacrificing his 3 generals and himself to finish off the Dark Heart and summon the Dark Lord, Destroyer of Worlds, Void Termina. Kirby and friends summon all the power they can to power up their friend star to become the Star Allies Sparkler, and face off against Void Termina to defeat it before they can destroy the galaxy. Flying around in the Sparkler is super fun for this final boss fight. Not that it's too difficult, but it's still quite enjoyable nonetheless. Once you've hit all of the weak spots on Void Termina's outer body, it will fall over, revealing a black hole void in its neck after its head pops off. Head inside to attack its heart. In true final boss fight fashion, that isn't its final form, and now Void Termina has wings like a giant bird and takes to the skies. This isn't that hard either, it's the same as the first phase, so just blast the weak points and enter the black hole once again to fight its true heart. Wait, Kirby, why does this thing's heart look exactly like you and Meta Knight? Kirby, is this your daddy? Well, great! We now have siphoning energy from the dead and patricide on the list. Why can't Nintendo make anything truly wholesome anymore? The giant eye heart makes one last attempt to finish Kirby and friends off with a huge eye laser. But Kirby has the ultimate power on his side, the one that can and will overpower all evil in the universe. The power of friendship! And that's the true ending. Kirby and his friends have saved Dreamland, Planet Popstar, and the rest of the universe from a very unfortunate fate. It's by no means a powerful story that will earn it a Game of the Year nomination, but the story is never the main dish that Kirby likes to serve up. That is the gameplay. Kirby Star Allies gameplay is true to its former installments. It has everything you're looking for in a Kirby game. Quick responsive controls, an extensive copyability library for multiple playstyles, and of course, the infinite jumps. He wouldn't be a little pink floaty puffball if he didn't have them. It even has the superbly colorful and stylized worlds you've come to love over the years. The main core to this game's gameplay is the Friend Heart ability that Kirby learns. This ability allows Kirby to make many enemies an ally of his to help fight alongside him. Kirby can have up to 3 friends join him on his adventure. These can be your friends on your couch, or CPUs so you don't always have to play alone. However, this game does benefit a lot from playing with a friend, and I even had a friend come along to help me capture some 2-player footage. It was a really great time. If playing solo, you can dismiss any of your acquired friends at any time to open up a slot for a new one. Or just throw a new friend heart at a foe and choose which friend you'd like to say goodbye to for now. You're never locked into the first friends you make, and that opens up a lot of versatility in your adventures, especially since there are 28 different copy abilities and friends to recruit, not including the Dream Friends. The best part about these CPU allies is that they aren't stupid. They know when and how to use their powers, and in a snappy manner as well. If Kirby jumps up to grab a handle, the partners will clue in and follow his lead. If Kirby has an ice or water ability and there's obstacles on fire, they'll use their powers to put out the fire on their own. And the partner powers are pretty awesome. If you get a water, ice, or wind ally to hit Stone Kirby while he's in his rock form, it'll turn Kirby into a large curling stone, able to destroy nearly anything in its path. Kirby can copy so many abilities as well. Classics like Sword Kirby, Fire Kirby, Cutter, and even the new Spider Kirby, which allows him to spin webs to help ensnare foes or give friends a jumping boost. This game also works with any amiibo you may have laying around. Tap one onto the Joy-Con to receive some healing items and 1 or 2 picture pieces depending on if it's related to a Kirby game or not. Using Kirby-themed amiibos will grant you more rewards than, say, using a Mario amiibo. If Kirby or a friend is hurt, pick up some food items to restore their HP. Kirby also has the cutest way of sharing food with his friends. If Kirby or an ally picks up some food, then moves close to an injured friend, they'll do a little kiss to share the HP restoration. I have too much fun saying things like, "Gimme a kiss," "Wait, I need to kiss you," or my favorite,
"I need healing."
Kiss. They even brought back the classic Kirby dance for clearing stages. I don't think this dance will ever get old. It may be the one thing that's timeless in the Kirby franchise. Not even his signature pink color is as timeless, since his first color was actually white because they couldn't use yellow. A helpful tool in the game is on each level's preview window. You can see shadows on them letting you know if you've found the hidden rainbow picture piece or the big button in the stage. If you happen to be replaying a level and find a rainbow picture piece you've already found, you'll be rewarded with 3 smaller puzzle pieces instead. Not all stages have a big button, but each stage does have a rainbow picture piece, so keep your eyes out for them. Collecting enough picture pieces will finish off the puzzles and reveal a piece of Kirby celebration art for your gallery. If you find a big button, you will unlock a new route to new extra levels or the Dream Palace to unlock Dream Friends in. There are also bigger friend abilities than just using or combining copy abilities to enhance your powers. These special abilities are used when all 4 friends come together on a specifically marked platform to perform a super helpful action. Some are basic, like Friend Bridge, while others, like Friend Star or Friend Train, are super awesome. I'm absolutely in love with these Friend Train sections. Choo choo! All aboard the hype train! Aside from the best one, the train, the Friend Star is super fun to use as it plays just like a side-scrolling space shooter. You control the star and fire projectiles to clear a way to the exits of the areas. Super simple and fun. Your projectiles even take the ability properties of the friends you're using in the cockpit. So if you need fire or ice and you have a friend with that ability in your party, you can just swap to them and have those elements as your projectiles. The Friend Bridge is only used to help escort these little monkey things called wonkies who carry keys to doors across gaps. It's kinda slow, to be honest. There's also the Friend Circle, where everyone makes the shape of a large circle and proceeds to roll through anything in their path. It makes you feel pretty powerful early on, and it's fun to smash through things while in a huge friend wheel. It's the most powerful hug in existence. There are also secret areas to find and uncover that usually house the previously mentioned big buttons or rainbow puzzle pieces. These secret areas can also provide a lot of other good things, like tons of star points, food items to restore health, or 1-ups to give you extra lives. Collecting 100 star points also earns you a 1-up as well. The different worlds in Star Allies provide a lot of different level variety, so the game doesn't fall prey to feeling too samey over a long time. The level design and use of color in this game are fabulous, and some of the textures are just out of this world. Half of the fun playing this game is to take in its visual beauty and explore the levels and what they have to offer. This game also has to offer a few other things, like mini-games and extra modes. The game starts you out with 2 fun party games to enjoy with your friends or by yourself. The first is Star Slam Heroes, where the objective is you must hit a meteor about to crash into Dreamland back into space. To do this, you must max out your power meter by pressing A at the right time, then swing the bat in the sweet spot. You can earn perfect hits to earn the maximum score of 9,999 in its hardest mode. It's not as easy as you'd think, so go ahead and put yourself to the challenge and try and hit that score of 9999. There's also the Chop Champs minigame, where you mash A and press left or right to dodge bugs and Gordos while cutting down trees. At least Kirby wears a cute outfit while doing it. The minigames are just that. Simple, quick, and easy games to play with your friends to see who is best. The big meat to this game after you clear the story mode, though, is the Guest Star Allies mode and the Ultimate Choice mode. Guest Star mode allows you to play a special quick version of the story mode that takes about 1.5 hours to 2 hours to clear depending on your skill level, with checkpoints to break in between sections. The gimmick here is that you don't play as Kirby, only his ally friends. So you pick your favorite friend and start playing. You also have to earn stat increases in this mode to make your friends strong enough to fight the bosses at the end of each section. This is also a fantastic way to earn more picture puzzle pieces after clearing story mode. If you manage to make it all the way to the end, you're faced with fighting Galactonite. Oh, never mind, they were incinerated. It's another Psych Out, and we must fight Morpho Knight. Morpho Knight is quite similar to Meta Knight that you fought as Kirby. Once defeated, the credits roll and you earn a cleared marker on the main menu for this mode. You can always go back and try and beat your previous score with a new friend. The incentive to clearing this mode is that it also unlocks the highest difficulties in the Ultimate Choice game mode. The Ultimate Choice is the last game mode and is a boss rush mode, where Kirby is given limited healing items to defeat an increasing number of bosses depending on the difficulty level you've chosen. You can choose your allies and Kirby's copy power ability before heading into battle. This game mode does give you one small benefit, in that you can choose your allies and Kirby's copy power ability before heading into battle. Be careful and don't waste your items. If you want to make it to the end, you'll have to be smart and sometimes risk it for the biscuit and not take a healing item. This is by far the most challenging of all the game modes, so if you're looking for a difficulty spike, here it is. And if you're thinking of cheesing it by bringing along friends who have healing abilities, they don't work as effectively as in story mode, so keep that in mind. Other than that, there isn't much else to the gameplay. You go from level to level trying to reach the exit with the help of Kirby's copy abilities and his friends. It's nothing expansive, but what it does well, and certainly provides very few reasons to get upset at or nitpick. However, I do have a few beefs with this game, and you should too. You get far too many 1-ups. By the time I finished playing this game, I had nearly 200 lives. It feels like they just hand out 1-ups and star points to earn 1-ups far too easily. Even if you're playing in Big Brother mode, where the more skilled player is playing as Kirby and the less skilled player is playing as an ally, if the ally dies, you don't lose a life. Only when Kirby dies do you manage to lose a life, and that will very rarely happen. This game is too forgiving. I wish there was a difficulty slider so I can ramp it up to be a bit more spicy rather than it having a mild E for everyone flavor. The friend bridge ability is tedious and doesn't need to exist. All it does is slow down the gameplay even more than the other sections already do. Plus, it's not even fun. They never add any interesting gameplay aspects to it. It's just guide the wonky to the door and don't let him fall off. It's not hard. He's just a dumb little monkey. That's all I'm really upset about at Kirby Star Allies. Like I said, I don't have many nitpicks about it. It just does a solid job at being a clean and polished game. But my absolute favorite part of this game comes after you've cleared the story mode and re-enter it to discover that you've unlocked the Copy Ability Planet and Extra Planet Delta. The Copy Room allows you to choose any copy ability you want and any team you'd like to pick from all 28 friends. There's also a battle room inside this area to test out your teams with, and I'll save you the time now. Beating it does not reward you with anything more than healing items, point stars, and 1-ups. There's nothing special at the end here, sorry. But what's even better than the Copy Planet is the Extra Planet Delta. This stage is nothing but an awesome fest. It's got a great puzzle exploring section before a large friend star section finished off when you discover a huge representation of a Game Boy. That's right, the old classic gray brick style Game Boy. Entering the door on the Game Boy's screen transports Kirby and friends to the hands down best section of the game. A stage made to look and sound exactly like the first section of the first level of Kirby's very first game, Kirby's Dream Land for the Game Boy. Making it to the end of this section reveals a gigantic statue of Kirby with the phrase, "We love Kirby," as items rain down from the sky like confetti. As someone who grew up owning Kirby's Dream Land on the original Game Boy, this made me so very happy to see. It was a shot directly to the nostalgia bone, and I couldn't be any happier for our little pink puffball to make it this far in gaming history. And as a little secret, if you manage to put the Joy-Cons close enough to your ear while the statue is rising out of the ground, you'll hear it play Kirby's traditional theme. With all of that said, though, it's time to give Kirby Star Allies its fun factor rating. Because of the amount of fun I had with it, and the fact it's a super solid Switch game, Kirby Star Allies earns a potentially fun rating. I don't think I can justify its price point at $90 Canadian for the amount of fun that I had. It's a great little game, but you need to know you'll enjoy it if you're going to drop the money on it. If you're a parent listening right now and you want to start playing games with your kids, this is a great game for your family. Same goes for older siblings. If you've got a little brother or sister and you want to start gaming with them, put this game on your birthday or Christmas wishlist if you think it looks fun. If you can get lucky enough to find this game on sale for at least half price, jump on it immediately. I really doubt you'll find it for that price anytime soon, but I still feel the sting of dropping the full $90 price on this game, and I wouldn't be doing you all a service by omitting that factor in my final decision. Please do not misinterpret this verdict either. I had a ton of fun playing this game, especially with my friends. It's just that it's still only a Kirby game. I didn't feel there was enough new to make a big impact on me. I knew it was going to be a good chill time, and that's what I got. I wasn't wowed, but I was satisfied at a basic level for gaming. Which leads me to the question of the day. Do you think games that star cute mascots like Kirby need a difficulty boost? Or are you okay with Nintendo making family-friendly games? If you believe they do or do not, don't forget to let me know in the comments section below or on Twitter and Facebook at WhatBeef, WhatBiif. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by and watching the whole episode. I really do appreciate it a lot. Thank you. If you'd love to see more reviews from my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button, like the episode, and check out the links in the end card. If you like Nintendo content, I'll link my Breath of the Wild review in the end card along with my first ever review of Splatoon 2. I plan on covering the Octo expansion when that comes out, so you do not want to miss that. I also post daily gaming videos to fill in the time between reviews, so if chill, non-rage videos are your thing to put on while you're working or studying, my channel's a great place for you. I'm looking forward to seeing you all on the next episode of But Is It Fun?